Okay, so started recording started now. Okay.
Yeah.
So since we learned about the integration main process, as you know, there is a sender always, there is a receiver always, and the main integration part which we do here. Clear? You know,
Mm.
that is called the integration process. This is the main logic where we write everything, conversion, mappings. Okay. So this is called integration process.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as you know that day when I shared you how a program is written, you know, always a programming is this in this way. Do you know about pseudocode?
Yeah.
Whenever we do some program, there is something.
So it
For
trains
example,
some
addition of
algorithm.
two number program is how, let me tell you. Okay. For addition of two numbers, what we need from the user?
Variables.
Yeah, two numbers, right?
Yeah.
And in the third, we store our value of the
Our
sum.
result.
Right. So int a b sum, for example, it asks users about enter value of a and b. After that, it saves into, for example, this is a value, this is b value, for example. This is rough coding, okay?
Mm.
Sum is equal to a plus b. This is how you can do, right?
Mm.
So this is our basic code, always.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Now, what possibilities are here that user, instead of entering numbers, he might end up entering some string A, B, C, D, anything he can do, no?
Mm.
Since it's a user, users can do anything,
Yeah.
right? And also, this can be modularized into this way. Second option is this way. Instead of this A, B, what you will do is, So Anurup, what happens in this code is, let me show you. So first one is okay, but example here some can be only used for this case for addition of A and B. Okay, but this is the program which is having a function. So this is a separate function. So it can be called like this, call function sum, n number of times from in the program. So this is some summation of two numbers is only written once, but it can be called 10 times, 15 times, no matter how many times. Okay. Now this is the reusable thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a main code and this is the function which can be used. Again, there is one case. I will again explain one more possibilities of this is people can still make mistakes in this because here there is no validation. Instead of A, B, what he can do is he can write his name. He can do anything. Since we are asking int, he might put decimal value like float 5.09. Then that is not integer number, right?
Yes.
That's a float value. So here will be an exception handling like this. If user enters correct value, then it should go in here. Else, right now this is the complete program. Got it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
what if user enters the correct value, like value of A, what is expected, a integer, B integer. So we save it into a variable. Then call a function, which is a function here. A assigns to n1, B assigns to n2. Summation happens, it goes back here and prints the sum. Okay. Clear?
Okay.
If user does not enter any correct value integer as expected, so it will throw error. So it's already code. Somewhat code is written. It is shown to the user. Give this error has come. Okay. And this is a function which you can use n number of times as you want. Okay. Now, if you understand carefully, main logic is here. Correct. Function is here and exception is here. So always a program consists of these three things altogether. Okay.
Okay.
In the same way, as I show you, this is the main integration process. Okay.
Okay.
In the main integration process, from main integration process here, what do you call? You call a function called sum. So we call a function, but function is outside, but calling is from inside. So we call it using an option called process call. This is also valid, I will teach you, but for the sake of just this example, understand now. So in process call, I just simply call that particular process, which is addition here. And that is outside. Did you get it? Okay.
So
This
can
one.
we call within the integration also?
Sorry.
So outside you are saying, na?
Hmm?
Can we call within the internal function also, main function?
Means you want addition inside this.
Mm-hmm.
So this program will be like this only here. It is possible, but again, there will be no function now. There will be a specific code only for that particular integration process. It
Okay.
can't be reused then.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
Did you get?
Yes. Yes. I got it.
Once we will take an example now, or you will do any practice example, then you will get more clarity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, now this is the thing. An exception subprocess is like this. Now we can really do one basic thing now. Okay.
So you told that we are able to call the function. So we need to give the naming convention of the function name, right?
Right. So it's easy for us to understand.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, let me show you something very simple thing. This is the main integration process from which I'm calling, and here I'm writing some value. Okay. Just a simple value. We will see what happens. So content modifier is the thing which is to write message, hold message for some time. Okay.
Mm.
So here is what message, just a hello. Okay. Now you will understand the flow, how it goes. If it is hello, the message starts from here. Start, it will goes here. Right to, sorry, left to right. Okay. Then it will go to the process call. Whatever is the option of the process call, it will go here. What is the value it will take?
Here,
It will come
one
in
thing
end.
I did not understood. You have mentioned the function name as process call one. Then how did the integration flow can understand that it need to be called the addition process? Suppose if there is another function there outside, there is a
Mhm.
subtraction. The how does the integration flow knows to call the specific function only? You have mentioned
I
just a process call one.
Okay. Now if I click on addition, the addition name given I have given. Okay.
Yeah.
Now go to process call, go to processing. You'll see the list of here processes,
Okay, okay.
addition,
Here we need to
subtraction.
select the processes which are outside, which are the functions
Right.
are outside. Okay,
Correct.
got
Now here I have written hello, and here I have written some different thing. Okay.
it. Uh-huh.
Now we will see what will come. Okay. So at steps level, what is the message? Here is hello. You see?
Hello. Mm-hmm.
Now here again, after the content modifier, the hello. Because we
Uh-huh.
said it here, huh?
Print hello.
Yeah. Then it came here, hello. Then from process call, what happens? It goes here directly. Again, here if you could see, it is hello only. Okay. But now here the logic changed, and this message goes to end one, and this came here, which is upgraded by this new content modifier. And whatever is the value will be displayed here. Got it?
Okay, got it. Got it. So basically, this content modifier is used to manipulate the data.
Yeah, right. We can say that. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
So for example, if here would you have written the sum of two numbers by doing some logic, that would have come here
Mm-hmm.
as just as I said right here. Call function and then print sum. Got it?
Yeah, got it.
This was a very basic example.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll try something advanced. Okay. Now let me do one thing.
Uh, what is the exception process one?
I will
Maybe.
tell you. I will tell you. Exception. We need to send data from outside. Then we are able to do that. So okay, exception subprocess will do what? Sender is sending some data and expected value to this integration process is numbers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the sender sent something different,
So there
which
should be
was
a
not expected.
condition. So there should be a condition written on the flow.
You're right. So it should automatically trigger then. Okay, so you have
Oh,
sent something different and this is the error now.
okay.
Okay. So one and two things you know now. Integration process and local integration process as a function, you know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now what? Let me do one thing. Now, what are we going to do is make a simple example, okay? That is what? For example, this is a sender and this is a receiver, okay? And let's say this is main integration process. So from system one, this is system one and this is system two. Now what we wanted to do, system one is going to send some data to main integration process. Some integration will happen here. Integration will send data to the system two. This is what we wanted to do, okay?
Mm.
Now if you break down this to at micro level, first, what project you will do? What thing is your responsibility to do at first?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Can you please repeat the question?
For example, the task given to you is what? From system one, you have to send data to the middleware for some manipulation or mapping and logics.
Mm.
And after that, again send to the system two, which is the target system. So
Okay.
while developing an iFlow or integration, that comes up obviously a second part. But firstly, what is something that
As,
you will do?
as you have mentioned, as you have already told that we need to create an endpoint URL initially.
Exactly. So we have to work micro level. So system one integration to CPI. This must be a small first project. Okay.
Mm.
So to create this, we must create an endpoint of CPI, right?
Mm.
So in CPI, endpoint is always created using a adapter called HTTPS.
Okay.
Let me go here. Go to HTTPS. Go to connection. Here comes the 4 options: name, authorization, role, CSRF protected or not, then condition. This one is an interview question. Make sure you remember this forever now.
Mm-hmm.
People will ask, or the interviewers might ask you, for an endpoint URL or a HTTPS adapter, what is the maximum size of data you can pass?
Okay.
So that is 40 MB. Okay.
Okay.
Now let
So,
me go to
what are you are trying to say? Like the sender is able to send only 40 MB of size.
what? No, repeat again.
The sender is able to send only 40 MB of
40
the
MB and
data.
less than that. But usually it's always in KBs. Hardly 1 MB if the data is so huge. Thousands and lakhs of line. 40 MB is too
Mhm.
much. Okay.
So what it is the text data na text or sorry image data, so then it
Then
will
it is
be
going
more
to
size.
exceed.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here, understand one thing. It's asking us to develop an endpoint. So endpoint is always given in this way. This is also an endpoint. You see this URL and it is separated by a backslash. You see, are you is able to see it's separated
Mm-hmm.
using a
I was able.
backslash,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So here I will give the backslash first API. I will write CSRF protected is what, roles is what, everything will cover. Okay. For now,
Mm.
just understand this thing. I save it and deploy. Let me delete this, otherwise it's not going to deploy. What happened to the mouse? Even if I'm not using the mouse, I'm using the mouse pad of laptop, it's going invisible in between.
Some
Okay.
unidentical bodies are there, I think, nearby.
Okay. So 8:35, it started running. So the deployment has happened. Now, whenever a deployment is done of any iFlow, okay, that means we are publishing it in some way. Then we have to go to monitoring. There is a tile called monitor, integrations and API. You have to do this as a practice. If you keep on doing this theoretically, this stuff, at least practical stuff, you'll forget. So make sure you do this after this class. Whatever I taught, you try it. So our iFlow is deployed and you'll be able to see the first API which we created as a path. It came as a path. Did you get
Mm-hmm.
it?
Mm-hmm. But
See, it's nothing but a URL only, the top URL. But with HTTPS and first API. That's it.
So all the address things are there now. So these will be given by the client itself. Uh,
Which
the naming
address? This one.
conventions. Yes, yes.
It's up to
The
you,
naming.
na. You can give your name as well.
So I was telling about the real time.
Even in real time, I give something like this only.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now once you copy this,
One doubt. Here
yeah,
we can see there in the URL. It is mentioned as hana.ondemand.com. But the backend server is we created the trial account on AWS, so AWS server gets generated.
no, no, repeat again.
So we our trial account is running on AWS, some East US
Right,
East region or
right, right, right.
something else, right? So whenever
Mm-hmm.
we have generated this URL, some on-demand services gets generated, and some resources gets generated on demand on the AWS US East.
Right.
And until the service is there, the AWS provide the resources.
Exactly. You're correct. Now once this URL is copied with me, I can access it. So for now, if we take example, system one is a school management system. We were having that example, before. School management is sending data to the this, and system two is government, for example, right?
Yeah.
So for when I don't have an access of system one at the moment, okay. So there are some mock systems available, which is a postman. So for the sake of understanding, we will understand this now. We'll consider postman as our system one, which is going to consume that API. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now postman I have opened. Anurup,
Hmm.
now this is the API and this is the send button. For example, uh, just understand this thing. Okay, this is some student management system kind of setup. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, yeah. I'm listening.
This is a student management kind of a system where student data we are going to send it to this API on submit. Okay. Just understand this. Now it is going to give me a code called 401. That is unauthorized because this API I am calling, but there is no authorization. If this API is got with any hands, anyone can call this. So there is a concept called authentication. It's called basic auth. Which we call auth is the username password of that API. So from where I get it the username password, I go to instances and subscription. Okay, now when we had instance and subscription open, go to that because I have generated a basic auth here for BTP account. And here I will go, we'll see. Now you see here is a client ID and a client secret.
Mm-hmm.
The client ID is my username and client secret is my password. Now 401 will not come. So basically, this is called HTTP status codes. Okay, you have to learn by heart this. What is 404? What is 500? What is 402? What is 403? What is 405? 200, 201, 202. Everything you have to learn. 500 means what? Now the data has gone and it is given with a response back. This is a response. So this call type is what?
Call type. We get the response back, right?
Right?
Synchronous.
Yes, it is a synchronous call because this system has again got a response back instantly. And the data has been sent. Clear?
Yeah, yeah.
We cannot complete the whole three parts today. So now for now successfully I've managed to keep a to develop an endpoint URL of CPI or CPI as a application programming interface as a web service. You did that, okay, using HTTPS adapter. Now we'll take one example. Now this data we have to send it to some another system, right? Another system API is also not available with us. But still, what we'll do, we'll take some test API from online. This is called webhook. This is a favorite testing tool. Once you have tested your integrations using Postman and webhook, you can give it to the client. Okay. Now this is a unique URL which these tools allow us for testing end-to-end scenarios. Okay. Now this URL we are going to connect here. Okay. This part we did now. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Let me add this URL here. Again, whatever a URL needed is, I will be providing that detail here. He needs an address. I'll put the address of the target system. Method is a post. Authentication is a none because this API is open. So there is no authentication. I will minimize this, save, and deploy. Let it deploy. Now, once this is deployed, I will go to Postman and the same here. Okay. I'll try to send. So this is a school management system, for example. This is sending some data. And see, we got a response here in the another system. Got it?
Oh, got it.
This much is clear.
Yeah, clear, clear.
Now you'll say, Prathamesh, we just sent this thing three lines. What is this stuff? This one. So these are the headers of the message. Headers means what? When once you contacted me on Reddit, for example, from my post, you come to know that okay, I'm a SAP expert already. You had an idea before even talking to me, right? So always, whenever a message comes from one system to another system, this is the kind of standard values which goes, which is called headers. So the other systems knows okay, this data is coming from SAP. Origin is from this. This much is the content type. Content length is this much. So this is a basic data, master data or header data related to that payload. Clear?
Clear, clear.
What I want you to do is, Anurup, you take my account now. You have this account now.
Hmm.
I will delete this stuff now, or you create this on your own. Once you are able to do this, then only I can tell you exceptions of process and this other part, local integration process. We will do the
Hmm.
addition of two numbers thing, but now whatever I taught, you do this on your own.
Hmm. Okay. I will.
You have the account now,
Yes, yes, I'm having account.
so you fresh up